So recently, the best Goldlewis, Darkrai, played a set against Hotashi. Let's check out the VODs.
Try. Replay.
Try.
Duel 1.
All right, here we are.
Let's rock.
So round start, we're going to see a 5K already. This is something I've noticed. I really am a pausing Peter, huh? But I've noticed that Nagos don't go for the DP motion round start as much anymore because they don't want to use up that blood, because they can obviously, like, if they don't contest round start as much, they have more blood overall, so they can threaten like the Fukyo Beyblade from full screen, which is kind of cool. So let's go back. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. This is like recorded way too loud for some reason. I'm also going to do this. Bada bing. All right, here we go. The challenge of the 5K, stagger the far slashes, run in. Darkrai's going to go for a 2P to stagger. I hate going back, but we're going back again. So Hotashi deliberately canceled the momentum, knowing that Goldlewis doesn't have good buttons for this. So he cancels at the fastest timing, spaces perfectly a 2K, gets the hit. Unfortunately, Nago 2D is not like Souls 2D, so it's not going to hit full screen. And so Darkrai is going to jump in with a JD, as you should. He's plus, runs up for a close slash. Hotashi going to commit to the burst. Darkrai going to get 2H'd. Trades on the stagger. Burst comes out. Hotashi going to jump. Darkrai is so good at 5-ping. I've played him before, and like every time you jump at this dude, he's going to 5P you. It's something I do need to include in my gameplay. Going to threaten the low, because most people expect the cross up. Uses 5P to keep him out of the air. Challenge the 2P. That should have frame trapped. I don't know how that happened, but sure. Blocks the 2H. Hotashi's at very high blood. Not so much anymore, though, after getting that, and going to get supered. So Darkrai takes first game. Second match, he challenged with Far Slash because Hotashi got in his head that he's going to save it. And guess what? He's back. Like, Nago still has this. They just don't do it as much. Previously in the last patch, they would do it every single time because it was guaranteed lockdown for the opponent. But if you if you make them think that you're not going to do it every time, they're going to be more likely to challenge. And this is what happened when he challenges Goldlewis. So, reading a loop. Get knocked down. Fukyo in. That's not meaty, but it's very scary mashing against Hotashi. Fukyo's in, goes for the throw again. Oh, no. Oh, he's just being evil. He's just being evil. Will Darkrai be going to offlanes this year? I believe he's going to Evo. Dash blocks into the 5K. Great challenge. When was that challenge there? I believe that was after first DP? Yeah. I wonder how big the window is on the cancel. I actually have never tested it. Is there really a timing where it's like, okay, they can't cancel anymore and now you hit them? Or did Hotashi just like big delay and get caught? 268. Took the extra damage. IBFD runs back in 2K, 2D, 426. All right. 2K into 426 or 2K, 2D into 426 is very, very good when you're starting to get FD'd out because it's pushing your hurt box farther and farther back. And by the end of your 426, your hitbox is going to be way ahead of you. So it's very hard for people to challenge. Hotashi didn't want to deal with that and also, like, you know, be minus on block once that happens. He commits to the burst. Jumps in, blocks the 2H. Oh, fantastic. Hotashi was waiting for it. It's really important now that every character checks Goldlewis from getting drone out because if we're looking at this exact situation, it would be devastating for Hotashi if drone got out, right? So if drone was out, Hotashi would be pretty much have to commit his bar to YRC, but you can't YRC the drone. You have to YRC what comes after it. Because if you YRC the drone, you're going to get knocked down. I guess you can also threaten your super in there, but Darkrai is a bar of his own. He's got burst. He's got more HP. It's looking a little rough, so, you know. Always got to be looking for it. Big 2H. Still a good button, even though it did get nerfed. Going to be a command grab. You have low blood against Hotashi. Oh, he faked you out. Great round. So the threat, if you guys didn't know after the command grab, is that you can do like 8 specials in a row without your blood killing you. But Hotashi did 1 special and then grabbed, so. Darkrai sticking with the dash block at round start. I would love to see Hotashi do round start held 5D. Just imagine a world. Went for Elastic and 2H, tried to hit him out of the range. McGrew, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate it. There's the drone knockdown. Hotashi can have a bar. No, he's FTing it away, as you kind of have to. Now he's got the bar again. 2P into the close slash. That's death. Thank you so much, Maker. I appreciate it. Let's go back real quick. So community FD here. After this hit, Hotashi has the bar. Darkrai uses 2P as an option to stay safe, had Hotashi gone for the meter, but Hotashi actually IB'd, and unfortunately, 2P into close slash is just like a true frame trap. If you try to mesh anything, even throw, you're going to get rolled here. So, Hotashi might have pressed throw. Regardless, though, big dead. Actually, wait, no, they couldn't have pressed throw there because 2P into close slash. Close slash is still 7 frames and you're +3, so there is a 4 frame gap. So it wasn't throw that he pressed. He pressed probably like 5P and died for it. Probably was meant to be an IBFD. You generally don't want to IB Goldlewis. Big throw, 6K. Nice staggers here. Blood is looking high. Runs in, goes for the command grab. I don't think Hotashi's going to block, or not block, a pop, I mean to say. Big damage. Let's actually go back right here. Let's take a look at the new Goldlewis setup. So it's close slash, OTG, drone. This is different than what I do. I actually do 5P into the drone. And then you kind of have like strike throw. It doesn't look like it, but you can actually run through that drone and grab them during that time. Challenge to the far slash, gets the tick throw. 2K, I think went for it again. Darkrai was ready. Tried to run him with his 6A4. Very risky to do. You're very whiff punishable. Goes to the 5D. Yes, I do play on hitbox. And that's going to be it. Fukio's back. Waiting for a commitment on something. Hotashi used the... So this is the same range that most Goldlewis are going to go for JD. And that's why DP is so strong. Not that it's whiff punishable, so it's just particularly strong. So he went for 1 JD, and usually you can, as an option that you're going to go for like most of the time because most people are backdashing, you'll chase with the JD again, especially if they've built that space. So then Darkrai runs back in, and Hotashi immediately thought this is a JD, went for the DP. Darkrai baits it out. Unfortunately, you know, Nago not really whiff punishable with this move, can do this second thing on whiff. He IBs it even, and finds himself in a pretty bad position. Goldburst comes out. Great workaround on the drone. Nago doesn't really have that great of aerial mobility, so you kind of have to pick your spot to use your slow super jump, and just did it perfectly. Like, challenging there, Fukioing back, and then super jumping over this drone is literally oh my god. And the 2K meaty. Like, oh my god. He's one of the greats, huh? Big throw. Oh my god. 6P on wake up. That was probably meant to be super, which Hotashi would have baited. Gets the throw. And now Hotashi's up 2-0. IB, oh, went for IB into 2P. Probably pressed a little late. That's very unfortunate. Darkrai threatening these lows pretty often. It's much higher reward to go for the low than the cross-up, especially when you're close to the corner. Because if you look there, right here. All right. Yeah, look how close to the corner they are. Darkrai is about to confirm this into a close slash, which means you're going to get good damage. Usually it's a 5P if you're farther out. So going for the low there is like a much higher reward play. Obviously, you are way less plus on block. Was this played on PS5? No, it was probably just recorded on PS5. That's unfortunate. 2K going to get stuffed. Darkrai's eye being everything. Wait. Actually? 2S here? No joke? You're using this button over far slash? One more time. 2K2D hard calls it out with 2S. I wonder how you pick this over far slash. I'd have to look at it. 268, double jump to the low, has the meter, frame traps and overhead. Again, great backdash from Hotashi. Has meter again to stay in. This is like Goldlewis win condition, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Goldlewis's idea, or Goldlewis's straight up like first win condition is always take a turn with meter so that way you can like PRC and stay in and stay really plus. And look how strong it is, man. You jail them in with a big behemoth. If they get hit, they also just, you know, die. But you get in, you do whatever behemoth you want, you OTG and kill, or you just take your knockdown and you're really close again. Very difficult. Messed up the ride 4-2, gets challenged out. Not the biggest punish, not the biggest deal. Jumps over, doesn't commit to the JD because didn't want to get hard called out by like a 6P or 5P. Oh my god. 5K OTG, waited for a super. 2K into the cancel. Tuas is slow enough to punish backdash better. Do you mean Fukio back? Oh my god, I'm dumb, dude. Yeah, I think they went for 2S because Far Slash might hit them away. No, but Nago's not really going to play in the air like that, though. I don't know. I'm going to stop coping about it. 2S is just a far inferior button than Far Slash. Because 2S would not have hit backdash after the Fukio back, unless they picked backdash instead of the Fukio back. Drones out. Oh, no. Not like this. It's going to be a drop. Close slash into the burst bait, and this is the combo that we would have seen earlier. Very nice damage. One more time. Let's take a look at that route. Close slash, low. Close slash, 268. Close slash, 862. Hey, they got rid of the close slash loop though, right, guys? I see what you're saying. Backdash puts them in the air, so Far Slash would have knocked them back. I get that, Nidus. That's what I thought first. But 2S was not in range to hit a backdash anyways. So they would have been out if they didn't press. Or maybe their Fukio just got caught, actually. But unless Fukio's in the air. That was just a Goldlewis round. Literally happened in the blink of an eye. Let's actually go back and see how this was enabled. So Far Slash, this is a hard call out. I do this often too if I'm expecting a stagger at mid-range, particularly like this, or a Fukio back. That's when it's good. Gets called out. And now, yeah, you just have to block all of this. And you're dead on next hit. Yep, 268 into the super. Gonna be enough. JDing over. Chases the backdash of the 684. Plus. Great Beyblade. Does Nago just not build blood anymore? What is going on? Hotashi's fine. The blood's going down from here. Wait, what? I actually have no idea how new blood works now, but this seems a little... 2 specials. Gets the 3rd hit. Okay. Fukio. Beyblade, 6H. 6H, Beyblade, Fukio, 6H. Seems like a little much, no? Double I beam to throw? That was sick. That's actually a great counter to 2P. I never thought about that. Because 684 has that big old gap next to it, and that's most of the time what it's going to be followed up with. That or close slash. Or 2K. I don't know how Hotashi does it. I guess it's just because Nago usually beats backdash. But he will just convince people to not do anything but block on wake up. And I don't know how it's done. He's just slowly walking forward. And he's making it look like he's going to go for a throw, obviously. He's going to pick strike. But I don't know how people don't just like mash backdash and wake up there. I feel like that's what most people do against me if I just started walking up on him. I don't know if Nago can catch backdash there. Maybe with far slash. Nice. You definitely, yeah. In these situations, whenever, this is just a Goldlewis 101 thing. If you get a knockdown that's not really preferable, like it's like an OTG thing, what you do is you run up and you 6-2-4, and then you PRC in. On hit, they get killed. If they try to mash, they're going to get counter hit really badly. And most of the time, though, you're like fine with them blocking, though, because that leads to your good block strings. And now from this, you can threaten high-low or running high-low. And that is obviously very strong. Goes for running overhead, low overhead. Great challenge on the second overhead. Sends you to the other half of the screen. OTG'd again, so we know what we're going to go for. Remember, this is a Goldlewis B&B thing. You guys have to know about this. If you're going to play Goldlewis, you got to know about this. This is like, it's just objectively correct to do. It is objectively correct. Because even if like they DP into it, it's like disjointed, so you can clash. So again, we're going to do this. This time he actually jailed into 268? That seems... Huh. I'm not sure why you would do this. Maybe because you saw they weren't FDing and you thought you could like steal a chip? That seems a... I have no idea. I really could not tell you. I could not tell you. Anyways, the Hotashi will get chipped out. That's new. That's part of the patch. You can just duck 2H now and then run up and whiff punish it, which is nice. IBFD'd, or just IB'd. Great backdash. Challenges. Darkrai opting not to use the meter. I'm actually surprised because that's like prime time to do that because Hotashi's at half HP, does not have burst, does not have meter, is at high blood. Actually, they weren't at high blood before, but you know. Drone out. Burst into drone, play neutral for me. Hotashi does a meter. Yeah, he's waiting for it. So, Hotashi has recognized that when Darkrai wants to bait out a super, he's always going to do 2P into something. And the truth of it is, 2P into everything has a big gap. Even 2P into 2P has a 2-frame gap. And guess what? Guess what's 2 frames, buddies? Guess what's 2 frames? So Hotashi recognizes, okay, as long as I IB that 2P, I'm like good. I'm very good. And of course he does. And that's it anyways. Let's look at how Darkrai stole the round afterwards. Gets thrown out. Bukyo's in. Oh, it's because, yeah, Hotashi made a mistake in the command grab. Had the fast RC to hold on to the meter. Very, like, high-level play, by the way. And that's it. Darkrai takes the set 3-2. That was pretty sick. Overall, I think this matchup got better. I think with the addition of us being able to, you know, duck 2H, that's very good. With drone just being like usable after burst and just kind of gets us a free turn. Nago's only option out is to like, you know, super jump over it. Pretty slow. I mean, those are like the big things. Obviously, far slash actually helps a lot because now we actually have a whiff punishing button from far range. This matchup is a lot of fun now. I thought it was always fun, but yeah, now it seems more doable for Goldlewis for sure.